costs way more than tickets on an 11-hour and Cape Town 12-hour sector to London. The mathematics is not quite right. We want to understand it.
Well, in trying to understand that, it just could be a reason why they talk about cost of doing business in Nigeria, maybe some other issues. But again, aren't you scared of some kind of backfire by all of this action by the government?
Scared?
What if this backfires and we don't have alternative for the people of the nation?
We will, there's other airlines that fly. Maybe some of them will react by increasing their capacity, maybe. But I promise you, if you want to go to London from Lagos, if British Airways isn't flying to Lagos, you will get to London from Lagos when you want to. That's for sure.
That statement actually predicated on a lot of comments coming through from Britain that, well, we've got alternatives. I think they call it Plan B or something. So we're just wondering, do we also have alternatives?
Yeah, right. Yes, we do. There's lots of airlines that come into Lagos. I can tell you now, if I were all of those airlines that come into Lagos, I'd be quietly hoping, let this happen.
No, we have to add this to the fact that you've just said that BA has about 90% of the passengers that go from Lagos.
The two of them combined, BA and Virgin Atlantic.
Okay, to London.
Yes.
And we should also add it to the fact that there have been loyal customers to this particular airlines over the years that will probably not feel comfortable taking any other airline.
We must respect the loyal customers' issue. If you're loyal enough not to want to fly because a particular airline isn't flying, then you might not fly. But I think what we're trying to establish here is not to take away the choice of British Airways to its passengers. It is to establish reciprocity in the way we treat each other and in the advantages both our markets bring to our business people. You can't just take advantage of my market and I can get advantage of yours. That's what we're trying to say.
Okay, but are we really, how much are we doing to actually make sure that we utilize the 21 frequencies that we have? That's
what we're saying now. We're saying that we need to support, and we're bringing up a lot of measures now. We want to sit with the local airlines and find out, we're doing a sort of how can we help you summit very soon. What is it you need for us to help you grow beyond just coming to government every day and saying bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out? What's wrong with the business model? Is there something that you guys should be doing that you're not doing, or something you need that you're not getting? But we can't be doing bailout forever. Our airlines have to come into a position now of relative stability and strength, so that they can...
Well, I don't think it would be wrong to say yourself and some others, the lieutenants of the minister, at least some other information you could be privy to. Are we thinking of having our own true national carrier?
Well, as you know, recently there's been a huge wave of sentiment about the national carrier coming through in form of petitions to the minister, in form of the National Assembly, both the House and Senate committees, seriously questioning her about what's the thinking of government in respect of a national carrier. So that's one of the issues that we are brainstorming. We're actually having brainstorming sessions. We've been having them for the past month, every weekend. Over the Salah, we're brainstorming all through.
Personally, what do you think? You think it's a good thing?
You have to look at all the sides. There's very good reasons on all the sides. Should you not? How would you do it if you did it? Would it be private? Would it be public? Would it be a mixture? So all of those things are in the basket and are being thought through right now.
It's not a balanced scale. So which one has the biggest?
It's very difficult for me to say that at this stage. But just know that it's a really hot item in the oven, and I'm very soon the Honourable Minister will make a proclamation on the way forward with respect to that and other issues around our airlines.
Okay, I'm also very curious. What agreement covers the fumigation, as it were, of the planes before planes take off from Nigeria?
Let me use the international standard. The international standard is you're allowed to fumigate, and it defines what kind of chemicals. So they're relatively or supposedly harmless. So all you have to do is cover your nose if you can't stand the smell, and it dissipates after a few minutes.
Yeah, the question will be, how come they don't do it before people get into the plane and they do it after people are on the plane? Those are questions that people will ask. I mean, do you have to fumigate when people are just about to take off, or is there a reason why?
When the doors are closed.
And why is it that other countries don't do it when they are about, or is it that they do it before people get into the plane? Because it's rare. I mean, even from Ghana to Nigeria, you don't see them do it in the plane.
It's not done from everywhere to everywhere. It's done from some places to other places. I don't know the basis upon which those decisions are taken on where to do it. But it's done after the doors are closed so that whatever's coming on your bags, in your pockets, on your clothes, etc., is all killed. I think look at it from the positive point of view. It makes all of us safer. It makes all of us healthier. So we don't get, we don't get ourselves sick from something someone else has brought onto the plane. Remember, you're going to be in that little tube for a few hours, and sometimes things could go really bad. So it's good to just kill it.
Okay, but who's responsible for checks at the airport? Well, when you arrive at the airport, where the security checks, the custom checks, people get to queue up for a long period of time compared to other countries. What happens? Are you doing anything about that?
Well, we are... The transformation, one of the places where it is going to be most felt in the country is in the air transport sector. We're thinking through everything. The whole value chain from when you're driving to the airport to when you get on the plane, all the way back from when you get off the plane to when you get out of the airport. What are the impediments? What's slowing us down? What are the pain points? How do we deal with the pain points in a sustainable manner, different from the way we've ever done it before? And we're moving very fast. Some of these things will soon become visible. We're making some really drastic changes.
Well, what's the name of the expansion projects going on at the airport, the international airport in Lagos? Yeah. How is it coming along? It looks like it's at a standstill.
No, it's not. Well, we have due process. You can't just start building. You have to go through a process of selecting consultants, contractors, and all that. We've gone through that. The contractors are on site now. Also, when you're constructing in an operating environment, you can't close an airport to build it. You got to build it while operating it. So it can be very messy. There's a lot of logistics